Okay, I'm going to try to design part B in less than 4 minutes. There's 10 units along this way, 6 units along this way. If we use a 2-to-1 scale, it's going to be 20 this way and 12 that way. Let's go into SolidWorks. We've already finished that part. So new, Tetris Peaks, and then we go extrude, bottom plane, top plane. Then let's draw that rectangle. I like the center rectangle just to make it somewhat symmetric. And then we already said that this one right here is going to be 20. And this one over here is going to be 12. Notice that those blue lines become black once they're fully defined. At this point, it's time to extrude. And we're going to go 4 inches up like that. And we agree to those things. Now, the next thing we need to do is to cut a piece right in here. And I think what I'm going to do this time is not use the center rectangle. I am going to start on that plane, and I'm going to use the corner rectangle so that I can snap it here on the edge, and that's where it's going to go. Now you look at the original sketch over here, it looks like we need to go 4 in this way. We also need to go in 4 that way. So that kind of makes things a little bit easy to remember, because what we want to do is from there to there, we want it to be 4 inches. How close were we? A little bit big on that. And we also want to go from here to here. How was I on that one? I think I didn't make it big enough. That's okay. We were just roughing in the rectangle. And now we have that fully defined rectangle. At this point, we could click exit and hopefully it'll just cut right through it, and we agree. The next thing we need to do is to draw that wedge. So let's first make a block and then cut away on that block. So let's extrude that, select this surface. I'm going to say corner rectangle again so I could snap to that corner and go across this way like that. I need to extrude that up, and I guess I need to figure out how far it is over. Now it's going to be, it looks like 8 units over from this side if I look carefully at that. So let's see if we can measure that and make it 8 inches. So smart dimension going from here to there. How did I, okay, well, it's supposed to be 8 inches. Didn't quite do it there. Everything is black around here, which means that it's fully defined, so that's a good thing. Exiting will extrude it up. And did we go high enough? We needed to go 4 units, and we did. The last thing we need to do is to cut away. So what we can do is right click and go over to zoom, pan, and rotate, or just hold down the middle mouse button, and you can kind of come over in this direction. Now, if that's not good enough for you, what you could do is go down here and say, let's first of all look at it like this. And then maybe we could just face it like that. So let's click here and say, I want to look at it from this side. And you see a preview over here to the right. So now what I'm going to do is cut away on this. I'm going to draw a triangle and cut it all the way off there. So I want to select that face. And to make a triangle, we're going to use the line tool instead. Snapping to this corner, snapping to this corner, and then snap and snap. And then we say we like that triangle, and let's see if it'll cut it away for us if we hit the exit. Now we can't really see it too well, so we go back up here to the view and select isometric and realize that we're not going all the way through. So let's change that to 8 units, cutting all the way through, and we're done. Make sure you save this one as part B and upload it to D2L.